Shastasaurus saddle revealed. Premium mods come to crossplay. And is the latest premium creature livyataan really worth it? You're right, kids, it's Raasclark, and welcome to your regular ARK community news. Before we begin, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, share around, and let's get into it. An update on Shastasaurus and more, with a wonderful, awesome, cool new picture of it and the submarine saddle. Turns out the submarine is now not going to be on top of the Shastasaurus. It's going to be a placeable thing in its undercarriage, where we can see a Therizino being housed in there, giving us at least some perspective on what the Shastasaurus is going to look like in terms of scale. Good grief, it's a big one. Very interesting way to tackle the saddle and how to tackle the vacuum compartment it's going to be able to carry. Very interested mesh-wise and collision-wise how that's going to perform. Of course, we saw some issues with the train and collision there. But wow, look at the missiles it's shooting at our base here. The base in particular, leaving me with interest. This is also survivors seemingly housed in a Shastasaurus saddle too. It has to be, right? It looks like a like-for-like replica of the saddle opposite. Very cool. Explosions, undersea explosions. Look forward to seeing this in action. Devs have reiterated and confirmed the center is still coming on June the 4th, with them explaining that saddle is certainly an ambitious design, with the team enjoying the challenge. Explaining that they wanted the saddle to actually function like a submarine, keeping water out while the creature moves, and with players able to move around at the same time. Again, looking at the train and the issues we had with that. Going on to explain why this saddle had to go under the Shasta rather on top, I guess allowing some distance between the Shasta and that, as they go on to say eliminating the edge cases relating to the submarine being partially submerged, because when you hit the top of the sea, you still need to be submerged. I think it's great to hear that Wildcard are explaining that this was a challenging one for them, and curious on the execution in light of that. Look forward to seeing it on June the 4th. Great to hear the date is still on track for the center, and this is one I am very, very excited to tuck into, because the center was arguably the most dated map on ASE, therefore might have the best overhaul for ASA. I've seen a few devs very excited about this one. I am too. I really love the center. It was such a great map for me. Can't wait to see it in all its glory in ASA. Hoping for the team to have a good close look at things like the underworld, the drop off on the east side of the map, and the buses as well. Whilst there's plenty of cool adventuring to do, I think it's very underrated in the sense of adventure going through all the caves in the map. The buses always irked me just a little bit that it was a repeat of the same buses of the island. Yes, it's a mod map, but other mod maps that have made it too official got their own unique creature. I really hope maybe some attention might be drawn to that with this, and with them possibly looking at more at the sea bubbles. Could we see perhaps a revision of that, a sea bus by any chance? Maybe it's a bit of a pipe dream, but only just over a week to go until we get to see this in its ASA glory. So, cross-platform premium mods are available now. That's right, Xbox players and PlayStation eventually. You now have the option of playing all of these premium mods that PC players have had their hands on for a while for you on console, and kind of curious how they're performing for you. With Survive the Night, Svartalfheim Premium, Animalakaris, ARK Omega Ascended, Gaia Potions Plus, Reverence, GG Sky Islands, Enclave Survival Skyward, and Forglar Premium joining the roster, seemingly priced at the same price points PC have been playing. It's a very first big win for console players. I've seen a lot of people out there excited to get their hands on these, seeing that PC have had this for quite a while. And will this be a good step for everyone everywhere? Of course, it's easy to overlook that console players, this is a refreshing new thing, having the ability to play as many mods as they want for a game such as ARK. And despite being limited to a memory cap of how many mods they can install, still going to be a very good thing for you out there. Though, premium mods, are they worth your bang for buck? If you've been following me, you'll know we're looking at as many as we can as possible. We'll be looking at more in the near future, and it's worth paying attention to those ratings and rating them yourself so you know if it's worth you downloading it. I'm hearing rumours that Xbox and PlayStation are taking a cut of this. Not surprised, I assumed they would certainly definitely want a cut of hosting these premium mods themselves, and it does question hopefully that the mod map makers who are meant to be making 50% off every purchase should still be getting that 50%. I really hope they are, and it's affecting wildcards and Atrado's revenue as opposed to the mod creator. One element that's certainly going to attribute to the success of these is performance. Enclave, that we've recently been playing, was struggling on my PC, so I definitely am concerned how it's performing for console players. Already heard a report from 1 or 2 Xbox players that they were struggling with this. Fingers crossed though, it's just an isolation with this mod, and I will have a full-blown review of this one in particular in the near future. PlayStation players at the moment, Wildcard have said it's coming to you, PlayStation, don't worry, you are getting it, but it's still going through certification, and they'll keep us updated on the progress. Hopefully you're not waiting for too much longer. And as we're talking about premium mods, well, a brand new one just joined the roster, the Livyataan, a big, giant, monolithic whale that was in a few creature votes for maps as time ticked on over the last 12 months or so. Created by a few people. I think I know Neddy the Noodle has been involved with this one. I think he helped to make the trailer for this one. And seems to be quite an extensive mod, not just limited to a particular creature. There seems to be a lot of elements with this. A boss to fight. In fact, made by Morinada, introduces many new items, unique crafting mechanics, and the taming method revolving around a sound pad to play mini games on in communicating with this new creature. Joining the Anomalocaris created by Garuga, it's the second premium creature to be in the roster of ones you can download and play for yourselves. I'm very excited to compare the two, see which one is worth more. Is one of these worth that $5 price more than the other, or are they both equally great creatures worth the premium value, more so than gameplay, map changing game modes such as we've tried and tested before? Can't wait to check these out very soon. Keep an eye out for that one, and look forward to hearing how many of you in the comments below are downloading these, testing them out for yourselves. Are you enjoying these? How are they performing for you, especially on console? I am very interested to hear your feedback. And there we go, that's your news for today. What do you think about this saddle? I'm very, very interested to see this one in action. I guess it makes sense why they put it underneath rather than above, because, you know, hitting the top of the sea gonna have an issue there. Undersea fights, is there gonna be a thing we're gonna see more of with the arrival with this, and with more sea creatures, especially the Anomalocaris, probably butchered that, and the Livyataan. Again, can't wait to check them out for myself in the near future. Is it time for the uprising of sea creatures finally? I know a lot of you out there have been asking for more and more sea creatures, and they're here, they're coming! Center, not too far to go, can't wait. See you then. Until the next one, my name is Raasclark. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and as always, peace out.